Hello folks, my name is David Beaumont. I'm idoba's product manager for our Acumen dynamic driver modeling product, and I'm just going to share a story about supply chain planning and how we can optimize a supply chain. Okay, so having selected our port and having a look at port stockpiles, notice our model is in sections so it's easy to understand, easy to work with, easy to maintain. We look at our port stockpiles at the end of the year, and it's very clear that we are not clearing our stock from port. So again, by going to the input page, looking at our parameters, we know through our business we've got a couple of options we can try. One of them is we can order slightly larger ships. We've got a standard ship size 30,000. We can order 40,000 ton ships. Or increase our cargo space on a ship. So we run a baseline, we run a scenario on baseline where we just increase the ship size. And again, it'll run through the whole year, all the movements and everything. And at the end of the year, it tells us pretty much cleared stock 1, but stock 2, we still haven't cleared it. So ship size has helped. The other thing we can do is we currently rent only 8 hours of port loading time. So we could increase that to 10 hours. That comes with a cost, obviously, but we can have a look at that in a different scenario in terms of what it looks like from profitability. So let's keep the ship size up and let's see what we can do with operating hours to 10 hours. And when we do that, we can see, again, recalculated for the whole year, gone through every day and done all the stock flows and everything. We can see we're now pretty much cleared stock. These are very, very low numbers in terms of stock levels. So that's the optimized solution for port. Now we've moved all stock from sites and we've moved all stock through port. From here, we can then look at reporting. I'll just switch to reporting now. All right, so now in reporting, we are looking at a progressive flow of stock through port, considering our logistics from site and considering our optimized shipping and loading at port. And this is showing us through the year what our maximum stocks are looking like and what space we would need to advise port we need to have available for us to load our product. So we can see here at May 30th is pretty much the peak, just under 1 million tons of stock holding required. There's another little peak over here, 6th of September, and so on throughout the year. So there's a quick example of how we could also then manage not only our freight and our freight from site, freight to market, but also our stock holdings and the types of visualizations you could do to compare different scenarios. Notice the scenario is stabilized and increased ship size. Okay, so that's the story of how we just balance the supply chain for the year. At the moment, you can see when we're back in our summary screen, end of the year, we got 66,000 tons and we've got a balanced plan in terms of getting all the tons out. We've got a total stock moved and all those kind of things you'd normally expect in terms of metrics or results that you can also use to then do things like financial forecasting. Because in this model, we can put all the energy parameters, all the carbon dioxide, scope 1, 2 emissions. It's all possible to then look at all those dimensions and maybe want to do some further optimizing for revenue versus carbon offset or something like that. Those are all possible with the tool and the model, the modeling platform we have. So from this point, if you'd like to know more information, or if you want to discuss particularly whether your opportunities or challenges could be a match for idoba's offering, then please get in touch and we'll set up a meeting to discuss further. Thank you.